Hey there, sports fans! Ribbo here for Caravel Gaming. This ain't an arena video. For a while, people have been asking me to play some Constructed. Now, I am not the kind of person to take a deck off the net and play it, so, I said to myself right at the start, I'm going to play Pally. I really don't care whether it's good or not, I'm going to play some Pally. So, I started building my own deck. And I've gone through many iterations of it. And this is the one we're at currently, here, on the right-hand side. But before I talk about the deck, I'll talk about a few of the funny incidents we've had along the way. So I had 2 games back-to-back against Ecop, who is a pretty famous German streamer. I beat him up both times with like a slightly different build of the deck to the one I'm running currently. So I kill him on turn 9 one of the games, and next game kill him turn 7, which was really enjoyable. And I kind of hit 1,000 wins, so I got my big winner, an extra 300 gold there for that one. So no, the chicken dinner is for 100 wins, isn't it? And then that's the other one after the top. I've got 2 mind control techs in there. This was a funny screenshot I had in one of my games where somebody beat somebody up, and the screen juddered and went and it didn't reset back to its normal position. So we, as we can see here, we get to see the bottom of the cards, and I couldn't see how many cards he had or his life total or anything like that. Well, I could see his life total, yeah, I couldn't see his mana for the turn there. So that was pretty weird that the screen does go further down off the bottom. Look at the length of those cards. They're really stretchy there. Mind control techs have been having some fun, especially against Warlocks. Here we pinched a Blood Imp. I was like so happy when I took the 1/1 more than like any of these other things, so I'm pretty certain that pissed him off. As you see, I was rank 3 at the time there. This was another hand against a Warlock. This was like pretty much the nuts, you know, because they come steaming out with all them merfolk and stuff like that, and I'm like, if you make 4 minions, I'll pinch one, I'll weaken one of your early ones as well, and then we'll consecrate twice. So I think I won that one. Like, once you've took out the early rush, there's really not much to it. Do you have any more? Nope, that's pretty much it. So anyway, this is the deck currently. What I'm happiest with: 2 equality, 2 knife jeweler, 2 wild pyromancer. Now I'm not running, which was in a lot of my earlier builds. The 2 Argent Protectors, and in the neutral slot, the 2, where are they? There he is, the Fairy Dragons. They were in there originally, basically for, to beat mages. You know, put a Fairy Dragon down, they'll put one of their minions down to try and kill it, and you just bubble it up and beat them up, and eventually you beat them up for a fair distance. But I think it's a pretty cheesy combo. It's not really... Well, you know... Like, it's the perfect start when you're going second to coin out an Argent, a creature, and then Argent Protectress on turn 2. But a lot of the decks you're playing against are even faster than you anyway. So they'll make like a 2-1 on turn 1, and then like that whole thing goes out the window. So throw all that out anyway. We got 2 Swords of Justice. They solo beat all the Druid decks. Hopefully we'll play against a Druid player later, and I'll explain why. Basically, in the matchup, they think they're the control player. I'm actually the control player. If they go aggro, they've got a chance to beat me, but if they go control, I just stop everything they do, like when they make the 5/10s. It's like Alder Peacekeeper or Black Knight, stuff like that. And the Swords of Justice just solo beat them, because you just make 2/2s. And they're like, Wrath, draw a card, hit it for 2 with my creature ability, and eventually, you know, you run once their 2 swipes are out of the way, because those are the only 2 problematic cards against a Druid. And then you just go, guy. What are you doing about it? And they don't have anything left. Like, occasionally they run Starfall as well, but most of them don't. Anyway, so that's why we got 2 Swords of Justice, 2 Older Peacekeepers, because they're awesome, also really good against giants, stuff like that, 1 Earthen Ring Farseer, 2 Harvest Golems, so this is all sort of anti-early game stuff, especially with the 2 Mind Control decks. Tinkmaster, it's not a cheap deck, by the way, though. There's quite a few legends dropping in and out. Tinkmaster Overspark, he's there particularly for other people's Sylvanuses. So it's like, oh, you got a 5/5 and ability, I'll give you either a 1/1 or a 5/5 with no ability. That's pretty awesome. He's also like, he's basically like a more flexible version of, because I originally had let me find it. Okay, big game hunters in there for other people's Ragnaroses and giants and earth elementals and stuff like that. And so you can probably run a big game hunter if you don't own a Tinkmaster, but Tinkmaster is just like more flexible, because occasionally you do put it on your own 1/1 in the hope of getting a 5/5. 2 Consecrations, 2 Defender of Arguses, because they're awesome. Sylvanus, because again it's awesome. 2 Avenging Wrath, a Black Knight, 2 Guardian of Kings, and 2 Lay on Hands. I'm pretty much always the control player in every single matchup. I have a couple of bad matchups. Well, yes. Let's not beat around the bush. Aggro Mage gives me a very hard time. I have been it a few times, but it's extremely awkward. If Warlock gets the nut draw on you, and you don't have, you know, you don't have, like, even sometimes the Consecration isn't enough because they go like Blood Imp, and you're like, okay, that's good. So, you know, your Consecration gets rid of the Blood Imp, and all their other stuff survives and beats you up. You know, if they just have the absolute nut draw, you might struggle. So against the nut draw, you need the older Peacekeepers and the Mind Control decks, and obviously the Consecration is helping. What else do we got in the meta? Against Shaman Control, the anti-creature Shaman deck, you just crush it. I had one game where he got out like Manatide Totem and Flame Totem. Yeah, the one that gives +2 to surrounding minions. And he drew like 8 extra cards than me, and I just crushed him. So the deck, though, is one of the technically most difficult decks to play, so I thought I'd have a few games here and try to show a little about what I'm doing here. So it's basically like, it's completely my own build. I've not read of, I've never looked at a deck tech, so if someone else has come up with a very similar deck, I didn't pinch it off. Like, for me, Hearthstone, a lot of the fun is just building my own decks. I did a lot of that in Magic the Gathering. I got 2 people to the World Championships through decks I'd built for them, that they took to the UK Nationals at the time. Now, I'm not saying I built those myself, but I had one I did build completely by myself, and the other one I had significant influence. It was a 2-person job we had. No, it's Boomer, in fact. We had equal input into it, and we both played it on the day, and he qualified for the Worlds, and I struggled in the draft, so I didn't get there. Oh look, it's one of my bad matchups. After all that chat, we get to get our arse kicked here. Yeah. So this deck pretty much crosses, unless it's the control version. If it's the control mage version, we've got a chance. We've got lots of healing in there, but if it's the aggro mage, if he goes like, I conceded against one of them because he went on the draw, he went turn 1, mana worm, coin, mana worm. I'm like, can't beat that. Yeah, and then, so I made a guy, and then he frost bolted it, and I'm like, well, you got a 3/3 and a 2/3, yeah, I'll just concede. So there will be a lot of times where you just have to suck it up. Yep, so this is the aggro build, which is bad times for us. Generally, we can't afford to play Sword of Justice here. You just gotta make your minions. Basically, you're trying to prevent as much damage as humanly possible. Like, if you can get to sort of mid-game
We
with
must
like 15 or
cleanse the
more life,
Sunwell.
you might have a choice. Chance even. I want him to hit my 2-3. If he hits my 2-3, I'll be very happy, because that'll be 4 points of damage prevented to me. He should attack me if he's got brains. Yep. That's what you do. So, yeah, this is, like, a terrible hand. Yeah, we're pretty much going down like the Titanic here. I'm fairly confident of that.
Engaging TC Wizard. Mental dislocation.
You mainly go down because they make all their defenders of Arguses first, and they have like Argent commanders and stuff like that. You know, you go, yep, can't deal with all of that. And they get you down to about 13 life, and then you go, oh, I've got a Pyroblast, which I don't reckon should be in the game, but there you go. Yeah, of course you hit the 2-1, of course. Of course. So, unless I get a Consecration, this game is over. Or inequality. Oh, how lucky! I would say or inequality, because I've got the Wild Pyromancer already. But we're still struggling here, most definitely.
Let the pain
How lucky.
speak to me.
Yeah, he doesn't have any aggro to follow up on, so... we have it. Actually do have time to get the Sword of Justice down.
Reporting for duty.
So the idea now is just to put shields up and try to heal at this point for the rest of the game. Like, just gain as much life as possible. Still, I still expect to lose at this point. Like, the Mage deck is typically really fast.
To Northrend!
Yeah. So that's what we're talking about. A little bit of favours there. I'm probably gonna take 4 and take the Basher shield off this guy.
I wonder.
Makes a lot of sense.
For justice!
Any other way around this, I'm pretty certain I need shields up at this point.
Reporting for duty. My shield for Argon! To battle!
I'd love to hit him, but I can't take the risk. He has like a blizzard. So if he has a blizzard, he deals 2 damage to each of these guys, and
I hope you
maybe
like my
pings
reaction.
afterwards, something like that. And basically, if he hits me again for 4, it's very awkward.
You call that?
So, he has put his shields up. I think we're also going to do the same here.
Eyes are open. My shield for Argon! Into the breach!
If he goes for a fireball on me, then we obviously have to gain the 6 health, because he's probably going to follow it up with a pyro blast. And if he has double Bioblast, well, that's pretty much game.
My shield for Argus.
That's a fireball he's got there in his hand. Which is nice. It's nice for him to point his fireball. Oh, it's polymorph, okay. Holding on to his fireball, which is sad times. If we can get an inequality, that would be nice. Ooh! That, however, is very nice.
Into the breach.
So I really don't like this matchup, but I've given myself a chance here. Probably need a lay on hands to actually feel confident.
I wonder.
And this is what they do a lot of. You know, they just go to the face here. Don't take you out before you can do anything. He's got a fireball and he's thinking whether to use it on the 5-6. He really should. Or whether he can win a race here. That's a frostbolt he's got there. Yep. There is my equality. Lucky me. Now we gotta try and beat him up before he gets to fireball us. And point 10 damage at us. It's like, I'm shocked. So as you can see, like, even though I got pretty much the nut draw, you know, I'm still dead to a fireball. And he's got a lot of those, given there's 13 cards left in the deck. If he has got me dead, then he's slow rolling me.
I have no time for games.
And he's dead on board here, so he needs an answer. And if he is slow rolling a fireball, then he's just a scumbag. Hmm. 5, 8, 11, 12. So we need to... Oh yeah, well, we got him dead. We need to do the other 4, and I was like, how am I going to do that? I was like, I have a weapon. Oh, lucky. Oh no, he's took my guy! My guy's on the losing side. Oh dear. Yay! So as you can see, I'm creeping up towards Innkeeper, which is rank 1, which is the other reason for wanting to do these videos. I'm probably going to go all the way back down now to like rank 3.5 or something like that. To win 3 victories today for a 40 gold daily. But I have reset once, and it gave me this one from another 40 gold one. So we're going to do this video for another 45 minutes, something like that. Unless I keep winning, which would be awesome. Not if I play that mage deck though. You can see just how good it is against my personal deck. Hopefully we get a good variety of decks to play against here. Oh, of course it's the same guy. So now he's gonna beat me up, and you're gonna see what it's like to suck eggs. Well, we got a combo there. Maybe hold back his initial... Oh, he's binned all 4 of his on the draw. I didn't see a mana worm in his build.
Put this apple on your head.
Like, pretty standard.
Put this apple on your head. Put this apple on your head.
Must be nice. Well, there's not a whole lot going on here, unfortunately.
Hey, catch!
Let's play this game properly, hey? So, the Pyromancer might make him
Catch!
attack it instead of me. Although it's possible he'll just make like a 1-drop and then ping it. You should probably just carry on attacking me, I guess.
For justice.
And that was a fuck up by me. So I deserve to lose now. Yeah, I completely forgot about the replacement dude. So, yeah. That's most likely game. Because I'm an idiot. I mean, I even know that trick myself. Or would.
What to
My
do?
shield for Argus.
So we're just going to have to clear the board here. Like I said, we're already so low on life.
Like to play with fire.
Pretty certain we can't get back into it. Well, if this Avenging Wrath has a... Well, basically, if he's got a Fireball and a Pyroblast here, we're just dead. I've got a slight chance, I guess. I'm gonna save this weapon again. And use the 6 mana I'm gonna offer this stuff. Since we've got 6, 12, 20 life.
To Northrend.
Yep. Hate that guy. You can go to hell. He's basically what beats my deck.
You call that?
And this is why we lose to it. Not big surprise. Frostbolt my 5/6, I guess.
What to do? What to do?
Frostbolt me. Look at all this life gain, and he's just still too slow. I'm not sure I can afford to hit a minion right now. Because I would go to 4, so might just attack him so I don't die to a pyroblast.
For justice.
Whoops.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
As predicted, are the fireballs. So, you know, we've gained like 25 life, and you still just die. So this is why I think Pyroblast is way too overpowered. Like, you shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to use one card to take a whole third of somebody's life total away. Like, there's no skill involved in playing a Pyroblast, is there? You know, so, like, the card just disgusts me. I think a lot of, pretty much, like, for example, they nerfed all the frost effects, the freezing effects, to make the previous deck with the ice blocks and stuff like that, ice barriers and things, unviable. I think if they just, maybe even just got rid of Pyroblast, it'd have fixed it completely, because that was basically the problem. That they were just freezing all the time, and then they just went, hit you for 20 with these 2 Pyroblasts. So if they actually just got rid of Pyroblast, I think this game would be a whole lot more interesting, especially playing against Mage, because right now you have to play hyper aggro, mainly because of that deck and what Mages do. I mean, we still beat it once, but that second game was a nut draw for us, and we still lost. So what does that tell you about Pyroblast, really? Like, get your best possible game, gain like 40 odd life in it or whatever, and still lose. I did do one screw up, of course. It cost me like 3 damage, so maybe I've still been slightly alive. Haha, this is interesting, because I've beaten Cryptic a couple of times today already.
I will fight with honor.
Now really, you should be like lobbing every card back at this point. Like the Farseer doesn't help you, even though, you know, you think it does because it gains you a bit of life. You kind of rarely need a Consecration. So he's playing control, which is nice.
Follow the rule.
It's going to be a slower game, hopefully, because very few people. He's probably running the Hellfire version of Warlocks. Or the sort of anti-aggro version of it. that everyone loves so much. I'm tempted to race him, though, to be honest. Like, that sounds like a lot of fun.
I wonder. Last warning.
Put this apple on your head.
My shield for Argus.
Please attack me. Please attack me. I will love you long time if you attack me. Oh. He has the soul. We have the equality. I think we do that next turn, however.
For justice.
Maybe bait him into playing something more out. And obviously you want to get this 2-1 off the board as well.
I have no time for games.
So yeah, that seems a pretty good thing to...
Like to play with fire.
Quite good, quite good. Of course, as again, the Argent Commanders are the problem in this deck.
Out the crowd. Do I have to?
Well, we're getting up to mind control tech awesomeness.
I have no time for games.
For justice.
He's played his Sylvanas, so it's only fair that I get to play mine.
The light protects.
Very hard for me to lose from this position, by the way.
My shield for Argus.
Especially when they want to race like this.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
My eyes are open.
Let none survive.
So, looking good. Our life total's basically high enough to stop the power overwhelming, though he could have like a double nut one and a soul fire afterwards. Well, I reckon 14 life's a little out of his reach here, and then we just gain another 6, watch this Windrunner die, and laugh copiously.
Put this apple on your head.
Whoops! So it turns out even other players make the same errors. Like, nope.
Justice.
Let none survive.
Okay. Well, I'll have some of that, if you don't mind. Could beat him up for 9, I guess, but I think we just
Into the breach.
take the advantage of this one.
Of course. You win.
Yep. He knows he's not winning at that point. So, onwards and upwards towards Innkeeper. Yay! I really hope we get to play a druid or a chamois or another pally, because it will just be the longest game you've ever seen. It'll be a lot of fun. Basically, I think all my opponents... Or a priest! I think most of my opponents misplay horribly by not being aggressive against me. They all think, haha, I'm a control player. And they don't realise I'm a slower control player. The only deck I have to be aggressive against is the warrior rope-a-dope deck with Alexstrasza and doing 15 on the turn with the Gore Howl.
Uther,
Oh, Mr. Cryptic again. I've took him down to rank 2. No.
Shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
So, these are all going away. Going away. Could have kept the Harvest Golem, but none of them were stupidly amazing.
The light protects me.
I guess we coin out the early rush, really?
put this apple on your head.
And just pray. This Knife Juggler hits the 1-1. If he makes a Blood Imp, I'll be very sad.
Put this apple on your head.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
There you go.
Follow the rule.
That's pretty much the anti-minion Warlock. Again, I just hate going seconds so much. It's just devastating when they get to 4 mana before you and make the Defender of Argus. It's like, that's game right there. But we've got a chance now to turn the tempo around. Or have we ever?
For justice.
Let's see if he goes Sylvanas again on us. Nope.
Out the ground. Do I have to?
For justice.
Maybe should have took the demon out. I know the demon fire to pump that guy up. So pretty cool. Hand, double Knife Juggler, double True Soul Champion.
To North Red.
Yep, we hate him. A lot of toughness there. I guess we put shields up for the meantime.
Reporting for duty. My shield for Argus. For justice.
Again, it's all about just trying to hold on until we get to like a consecration.
None shall pass.
Or to 8 mana, because we can go Equality Avenging Wrath, which is pretty cool.
Out the ground.
How lucky! He's gonna hate me so much. We're in God mode today. So we got the Avenging Wrath for the next time he decides to drop his guts out there. Yeah, of course. Yeah. We take one more hit from that? I actually reckon so.
Reporting for duty.
Like to play with fire?
Let's put some threats out there ourselves and save this Avenging Wrath for maybe when we've got another target as well from him.
You call that a weapon?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Can we kill him? 11. Could get lucky with the Avenging Wrath first.
I wonder.
Probably worth considering. Three, 6, 10. A couple of points short. Never mind. Should have obviously attacked with the 1/1 first, but
For justice. Reporting for duty.
so he could have like Leroy, but he'd have to have another power overwhelming to go with it.
Why do you call? My shield for Argus.
Beat these two up. Maybe Avenging Wrath again. Or Black Knight, take this out. And beat these up. That seems terrible. Can we lay on hands here? 3, 6, 7, 8. Probably can. Maybe give ourselves another option for the turn after.
Think. Bang! The battle.
So we need to get lucky with Avenging Wrath, don't we?
Move quickly.
Okay, that does the job. That does the job quite nicely.
Reporting for duty.
So if he makes more minions, we got the quality consecration combo number 12 or something. In fact, we might even be able to win with the quality. Oh! And he does have the nut draw, so yeah, how lucky. If he didn't have the nut draw, that was it, that was game. So, see how annoying Soulfire is as a card. I'll probably get him again now, I should imagine, so I've just played him twice in a row. On some different decks. I'm going to carry on doing this video until I come up against some different decks. Want to play a Druid, want to play a Priest, want to play a Pally or a Shaman. I don't mind playing Warlocks. Oh, Hunter, okay. He's quite aggressive, but generally I think they've probably got like an anti... an anti-mage build. That's generally when people played hunters. So I don't really know anything about this deck. Oh, okay, it's the secret with weapon deck, pretty much. So when it's played, okay. So it's probably running every single secret. Maybe we hold on to this wild pyromancer and see whether we can use it with the coin.
Well met. Reporting for duty. To battle! Follow the rule.
So again, it's another anti-minion build, like just heavy on stopping minions permanently. It's pretty aggressive. And we're, again, struggling with the absolutely no equalities, which is sad times. Might just have to do this and hope we get a 1-1, right?
This time for sure.
Obviously.
Last warning.
Right, of course. Of course we gave him the 5-5. So that's pretty much game now. Taking 8 here, and this steady shot's just going to finish me off. That's terrible. Just go for me. What are you doing? Just attack me. There's literally no reason to do anything other than attack me here. Look how low I'd be on if you were just attacking me here. So, nothing I can do to get back into this game. No equalities, which sucks, and we've given him a 5-5, so yeah, pretty much dead here. Shucks, what can you do?
Like to play with fire?
Eyes are open.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm just dead. I mean, look at that. It's ridiculous. 9, 11, shoot. Why are you not attacking me? Come on, just attack me. What are you doing? Just attack me. Put me to 3 life. Why would you do all of this? It makes no sense. Oh, lucky! I couldn't attack first in case it was an explosive shot or a misdirection or something like that, in case you were wondering. But yeah, I'm just dead. Just shoot me. What are you even thinking about? There's nothing I can do.
I have no time for games.
Reporting for duty.
So his hand compromises entirely with deadly shots at this point, or multi-shots. Which is why he didn't do anything with 3 cards in his hand. Just kill me. Yeah. Of course you hit the 5-5 rather than the 1-1. Of course I give you a 5-5 rather than a 1-1 when I play Tinkmaster. And apparently this deck just hates me completely today. I can't even attack here.
Like to play with fire?
In case it's an explosive trap due to being on 4 life. How am I not dead? Yeah. Just shoot me. There we go. And that again is not a live game. So, yeah, like 2 lay on hands, 2 of the 5/6s, both in the bottom half of the deck. Sad times. But yeah, you won't see much of that Hunter deck because it does struggle against a lot of matches in the metagame. You know, so it's a brave person who plays it. It basically revolves entirely around if you can play around his secrets, you'll beat him every time. With with all the aggro decks. Like a Blood Imp pretty much beats the deck as well. Like when his explosive trap doesn't kill everything on the board, that ruins him. But he did get, like, the nuts on us as well, like Secret Keeper, Secret, and then the Bow, and then more Secrets, and I gave him a 5/5. Like, he was always going to win because there was no healing anywhere to be found in my deck. So it's impossible for me to have a chance at winning. Without a lay on hands or something like that. Oh, another Warlock.
Your soul shall be mine. I will fight with honor.
It's not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not bad at all. Maybe throw this guy back. Yep, this is the aggro build. By the look of things.
Put this apple on your head.
Also known as the yawn build. No, we got our combo. Tempted to coin out the Harvest Golem now we've got this, because he'll probably make a couple more minions.
Let me think.
And we can maybe mind control next turn. Of course, if he's got the Soulfire build, it'd be sad.
The light protects me.
Follow the rule.
Defender of Argus, because you always have it, right? Okay. Gee, you have 3 minions, I have nothing. What should I do?
Do you like to play with fire?
And Mind Control Tech's just going to sit here and do nothing. So, my chance of winning is if he doesn't make Argent Commanders. If he does, then it's close to lose time for me.
For justice! Reporting for duty.
Need some life gain.
Why do you call?
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Now the question is, with 8 chances, can we hit that 1-1 just once? So we're going to attack for 2 here, just so it's only got a toughness of 1, so I'm more likely to hit this guy.
For justice!
That's why we held back on that, just in case it was left over at the end.
Out the ground!
My shield for Argus!
We're going to play the Wild Pyromancer first, because it'll do 1 damage after the Avenging Wrath goes off, because he's got 6 toughness there, so if like the Avenging Wrath hits him 3 times, he'll be left with the guy. There we go. So I'm happy, like, my guy losing a toughness just to guarantee that his stuff gets dead.
Get in there and fight, maggot! You call that?
Shock. Another soul fire. How lucky! He's gonna hate me so much, right?
For justice!
This apple on your head. Engaging TC-130.
Go on.
Mental dislocation.
So I might have lost because of that. Might very well have lost because of that. He just needs his Leroy or... Yeah, it's like... simply... Oh, does he not realise? Oh, of course. Come on, shoot the 4-1. No, of course. Of course you can't do that. Why would you do that? Terrible. Still had 2 chances of killing that 4-1 and failed. Screwed by the random number generator. That was so harsh. So harsh, that game. I felt really robbed by that. I lost a 50-50, and then I lost a 33% chance, which is shooting the 4-4, but if it shot Leroy once, then I then had a 66% chance, which is what you saw there, to hit either of the minions. And then I'd still be alive, and I would easily go on to win the game next turn. So, it is kind of my one gripe with Hearthstone, is that way too many games come down to a random number generator like that.
I will fight
This is shocking. And I think I'll probably win that game as well if I get like a lay on hands at any point. So in this matchup, the rogue has to be very aggressive against me. Like the longer the game goes on, the more awesome I feel. Like if the rogue has a slow start, I'll feel a lot happier. I'm fine just lobbing this guy out. Like my next few turns are pretty well mapped out. Getting this true silver champion down is like a priority.
I hope you like my invention.
He has to kill the 3/2. It's possible he won't, but he pretty much is. So I'm liking my chances a lot more now because he's got quite a slow start. Like, as soon as we get into the mid game and I've still got 30 life.
For justice!
So I could have just made Defender of Argus and killed it, but then he can hit it back and kill it with the 1/2. And by killing the 1/2 here means he can't equip his weapon to finish it off. He has to use instead his 2/1.
For justice!
I guess we finally get around to using this coin, right? So he's going to make like an SI7 agent here and some other things. Basically, at some point in the game, the rogue will drop everything onto the board just in one turn. He's probably going to like play around consecrations for a while before he does stuff like that.
Yeah, beat it.
Knife Juggler seems okay. Could get greedy, just put out the Black Knights.
I wonder.
He does have Defender of Arguses.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, of course you shoot the player. If he'd shot either of those minions, I'd have then put the Wild Pyromancer out afterwards to give me like a 66% chance of killing either of them. Well, there's the equality. Which gives me a bit of flexibility this turn. Just put out the Black Knight now. We can go like equality consecration if he decides to kill my 4/5 and dump a load of stuff out. We can go like equality avenging wrath.
You call that? My shield for Argus!
As you see.
Put this apple on your head.
But he's pretty much going to do the same again this turn. He's going to drop all these guts, thinking, oh, that's the consecration out of the way.
To Northrend!
If that's his only play, then we can go ahead and draw 3 cards. As we're not really in a panic to kill a 4-2. Stick a bit more out there. If he doesn't put much out there, then we just play it ourselves.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Well, he doesn't want to. I'm fine just killing what's out there, I guess. That seems fine.
For justice! My shield put under.
Bait him into maybe putting a little bit more out himself. He's probably got both his SI7 agents at this point that he'll want to use. Generally we just run the rogue out of cards and then we beat him. Hey look, it's another one of those. And now we can fire off an Avenging Wrath. Still a little bit creepy on the old life totals.
Do you like to play with fire?
Reporting for duty.
Not going to hold back on this guy, even though we've got the equality to go with it. Since we've got the equality with the Avenging Wrath, anyway. Just going to play Minion out, force him to, you know, put some stuff out there himself. Awesome. That's fantastic for us.
I feel icky.
You call that?
So I guess we Avenging Wrath again. And if this guy still survives, we Peacekeeper it.
I wonder. For justice.
Yeah, that seems okay. I can still Peacekeeper it, so. For whatever he does play. Unless he's a Ragnaros.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Oops.
Follow the rule.
So now we pretty much run him out of cards.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Reporting for duty.
Force him to put the rest of his minions out there and equality and kill them off. He might well just concede here, since we're showing him lethal. Yeah, it's generally a good matchup for you, but you have to survive the first 6 or 7 turns. Like, if the rogue knows to just come at you, you will struggle. So you have to aggressively mulligan for all your cheap stuff.
This is our town, scrub.
So he's on 1 life at this point. Oh, he's actually dead. No, he's still at 1 life. So there's no reason to put him at 1 life and risk dying ourselves here.
Who are you?
For justice.
Just completely demoralising.
For duty.
This time for sure.
Yay! We got a 5-5 on the turn it didn't matter. Awesome us. So this is like the slowest deck at killing people. It just sits there and tries really hard to make them sad. I like it. You know, for me, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to play. I don't think it's the best deck, like the best deck. But I could get to legendary status with it. Here we go. This is one of the matchups I wanted to do. I beat Crunk before. He had a nut draw against me. In fact, we saw a screenshot of this. All of these cards are excellent. So we're pretty much going to deck him. But we're just going to stop everything he does at every step of the way. And if I get sort of 1 lay on hands, then that's close to game over. If he remembers me from before, he should try and be as really super aggressive as possible.
I can wait and fish all day.
He did this last game, except he did it with like a Mana Tide Totem. And I just crushed him anyway. He drew like tons of cards. That's fine. I'll just kill you. So he's got lots of lightning bolts and stuff like that. And he's like 4 cards that all do that. Might be a bit of a waste for the Peacekeeper here. However, if we shoot this 0-4, yeah, it feels a bit wasteful of a Peacekeeper, to be honest.
Follow the rule.
Oh, sad time.
Hey, catch!
I generally want to save the Peacekeepers for 7/8s and stuff like that. Hey, he didn't draw a card. I feel so happy at this point. Consecration maybe is a little wasteful. So, the old-fashioned way. I'm beating things up. So he's overloaded here, so only got the 2 mana, so just going to be a totem on him, pretty much. Like, at some point,
For justice.
he's going to have 4 minions out, and his mind control text is going to get some value.
Hey, catch!
We're not going to put this guy out because he's going to have like lightning, chain lightnings and stuff like that. So you never commit too much to the board, so that he doesn't crush with the card advantage. The sword is probably the best card in your deck when it tones up.
The battle, reporting for duty.
Sword of Justice, I think it's called. Yeah. Like, just making 2/2s instead of 1/1s just makes his day so hard. I guess it's a good spot for Avenging Wrath if we can do 4 damage to that. Maybe we just consecrate here. That seems pretty poor as well. Just try and get lucky in Avenging Wrath. It's like awkward when you're that 1 mana short. Now, these are generally the guys you want to save the older dudes for. You know what would be nice? Something to go with this consecration, right? So we're taking 13 next turn, so I reckon we just... hope for an equality. Apparently he doesn't want to show up anywhere. Now we can mind control tech here. So we've got a 50-50 chance as well.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Feeling slightly happier about that. He might have me dead this turn, which is a little bit worrisome.
Let me think.
Well, if he does, I don't think we have a choice in the matter, so...
I have no time for games.
He'll have a hex or something, no doubt. He's desperately trying to kill off his guys. So he doesn't have that much damage in his hand. Let's have a hexer.
Are open.
But feeling a lot happier now. He could kill us with a Bloodlust. I know he's got 1 Bloodlust in his deck. So maybe he's trying to look as non-threatening as possible. That said, 9 12 is 15 damage off Bloodlust, so you'd have to play a Guardian of Kings there.
I wonder.
Put this apple on your head.
So should have consecrated first there.
Let's move quickly.
So that I had a chance of shooting this 3-1 afterwards. Yeah. Was it umming and ahhing over to put whether Blade to consecrate or not? And at the end I went, yeah, you know, I should. Okay. Seems absolutely fine to me. Ooh, that's quite a nice equality. He is hitting us for 9 next turn, so we are potentially again dead on board.
Reporting for duty.
So he's getting suspiciously low on life now. He's probably getting a bit worried himself. Whereas we're feeling super awesome with this lay on hands. Hey look, there's another Earth Elemental. Yeah, let's go with that.
To battle!
Like to play with fire?
Looking for some of the cards to deal with this 7/6, not getting them, but we can stall for a fair amount. Oh, lucky! Certainly helps us out there. So we could kill his 7/6, but it would take 7 damage in the process. Yeah, I don't mind that actually. But
My shield for Argon!
let's force him through this 3/4 first. You should be able to find a way past it, but then we can put the second one down. Should have a lightning bolt. Ah yeah, he's got lightning bolt, he was hoping for the spell power totem there. Nice. Now he has to hit it with his weapon. And we get to kill it ourselves.
Justice. For justice.
Put him to 6.
Into the
We're going to
breach.
stop him from being able to kill us with a bloodlust there. That seems the better play, as that would be. Pretty painful. Generally we have
no
like
time
answers
for
for
games.
like everything he does. And this one is just, yeah, let's just kill him.
For justice. For justice.
Awesome! It's a really interesting matchup. A lot of fun, and there, there's the troll, older peacekeeper there. He's like, after we finally deal with the earth element, he's like, "Hey guys, heard you were looking for me." Damn you, older peacekeeper. But I like my matchup against Shaman there. I don't really feel that threatened. As soon as you get your first lay on hands, you're like, yep, everything feels good now. So maybe last game for the moment, as I try desperately to get to rank 1. Yes! It's Crunk again with the priest deck. Okay, so I beat this deck even harder than the last deck. Unless he gets like a nut draw on me, but luckily I've got a peacekeeper for the nut draw, so I can't see him beating me. Like, it's possible, it might happen, but I'm just so happy he switched to priest deck thinking it's going to beat me. So, I'm the control player. He probably thinks he's the control player, he's not. He has to play aggro. I'm just going to sit here and pretty much make 1/1s for the duration of this game. Because he's running Shadow Madnesses and stuff like that. So this is going to be a really long game, really interesting and fun, but I'm pretty confident we just beat it.
The battle! The battle!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in hand at the moment.
Reporting for duty.
Just gonna make another 1/1. He might throw down like a really big Drake or something like that. That's fine, I'll just make a 1/8. Well, we've got equality, but I don't mind taking some damage here.
I have no time for games.
The battle! The battle! The battle!
Let's see if he's got a Tink Master of his own, or silence this 5/5. Else he might be in Painesville.
I wonder.
Oh, he doesn't like it, does he? He does not like it at all. Fine, you think we're great. Well played.
Mind if I roll need?
So he's just gonna maybe dump a guy out.
The battle!
Let none survive.
The battle! The battle!
And we're gonna gain a bit of life back up now at this point. So there's nothing he can Shadow Madness here to kill the 8/3, so he's just going to probably shock it. Oh, he took an equality out of my deck, that's fun. What else did he get out of my deck? So if you play a Harvest Golem out, don't play anything that the Harvest Golem can kill. Because he'll Shadow Madness it, he'll bash it into the other thing that will kill the Harvest Golem, and then he gets the 2/1 replacement. So you just play out like one minion at a time.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah. Just gonna get like lots of value.
Follow the rule. To battle.
So he probably will get a Shadow Madness off here, no doubt, but can't be helped.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, did he get a mind control tech out of my deck? That would make me sad. I didn't think about that until I just played the 4th minion. So we just hold on to these equalities like as long as humanely possible.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near.
And beating up this guy is pretty cool.
Last warning.
Like anything with death rattle, you just kill.
The eyes of the Earth Mother are upon us. Reporting for duty.
And we're going to throw a True Silver Champion out there, even though we're not going to use it this turn. Well, we could beat up that 1-1. Nah, no point. And just let him commit a little bit more. You know, use his sweepers and stuff like that. We're on so much life here because of these lay on hands. He needs to be aggressive, you know, he needs to come at me. We've got all control of the world here. What's he doing? What are you doing at all? That's awful. Okay, so seems good for inequality, right? That would have been awkward
Reporting for duty.
if I hadn't hit one of those 3 with 8 chances there. But I took that chance that I was going to get them all. Oh no, it's another one! Like, the 4-9 is pretty much his best minion.
To battle. Reporting
But,
for duty.
you know, use your life as a resource here. You don't have to panic about a 4-9. Unless he doubles its health, like, twice.
Put this apple on your head.
We can maybe just Tink Master
My
it here.
shield for Argus.
Okay, just made my life a lot easier. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You just made my life so much easier. That was probably a mistake from him if he knows my deck.
None shall pass. For justice.
And just carry on churning out the 1-1s. Really is no reason to do anything but that. You can deal with everything in this priest deck with our deck, and he probably still doesn't realise he's meant to be the aggro player in the matchup. Like, we just deck him. Pretty much always just win from decking here.
The battle!
3, 6, 10 cards in hand, so have to play something out.
Put this apple on your head.
Reporting for duty.
So it's just one card at a time. Yeah. There we go, there's the Shadow Madnesses, they are in there.
Reporting for duty.
Let's make a minion of our own, I guess.
My shield for Argon.
Nope. This game is ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Oh, so sick. I mean, come on. This is a crazy book. That is outrageous. Can't believe you just did that to me, Blizzard. Like, so harsh, man. So harsh.
Mind if I roll need?
So he just pretty much screwed up there by making the 2-1 afterwards.
The battle!
Minions flipping about
The
here.
battle!
Like,
The
stop it.
battle!
Stop it, stop flipping about.
To the breach! Reporting for duty. My eyes are open.
So, any reason? No reason to use. Just gonna sit here some more. He doesn't realise he should be trying to kill me.
My fire be
And this is why we have Mr. Tinker.
This time for sure.
Ooh. Gave him the 5/5, sad times.
for justice.
You have to kill it that way? Yeah.
For
Fine,
justice.
killing it that way.
Of course. Reporting for duty.
I guess we can put one of these pyromancers out. Oh, he probably just does his other shadow madness at that point. I'm not doing this lay on hands because, of course, we've got 7 cards left. He's still not playing that much.
For no regard.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
Well, really, don't want to. Don't really want to play the wild pyromancer.
For justice!
Let's make him kill it.
To battle! Reporting for duty.
No. He still has 2 of those 3/5s. Pretty certain I haven't seen him play one of those yet. And he also has the 4/5 that takes a minion of power 2 or less.
Put this apple on your head.
To battle! Reporting for duty.
So you just put one threat out every single turn. That's his second holding over out of the way, so now we can maybe get a little bit more aggressive, though he could still have consecrations in there.
Reporting for duty.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocation.
My shield for Argus!
You think this is a Shadow Madness? He has one mind control in the deck as well. And this is pretty much what we save the equality for. And all of a sudden we get really aggressive on him.
Who are you?
The breach! To battle!
And he suddenly goes, "Oh no!"
Reporting for duty.
Hand is too full.
Whoops. And now he has to start dumping stuff.
Let me change your mind.
It's fine.
I'm
None of that-
almost out of cards.
None of that bothers me in the slightest.
To battle!
Ba, 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 ba. Consecrate. Seems okay.
For justice! Move quickly!
No!
Reporting for duty.
Instead of cards.
Maybe he'll play some of the cards in his hand now. The bottom card is my 5/6.
Follow the rules.
Shields up!
I'm out of cards.
Yep, there's my 5-6, Wild and Q. This guy and a Consecrate. I want to use that this turn.
To play with fire?
The battle! Reporting for duty.
I'm out of cards.
So he has to beat me with the 8 cards in his hand. He's still got a mind control, I believe. And he's getting a bit low on the old life there, only on 10.
Shields up!
Let me think. Follow the rule. The battle! The battle! For justice!
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
I don't have enough mana. Job done.
So if his mind control is still in the deck, so I'm holding back on this Guardian of Kings. We've got through all of his AoE. Ooh, he gets to draw a card. Which is nice.
For justice! Reporting for duty.
So there's no need to panic yet. I think he still has one of these. Might lose if he mind controls this. Pretty certain the deck runs one. Let's see, what's this? He's got one more Holy Fire, deal me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, I think I've still got a turn. He might have took the mind control out of the deck, which would make me very sad. Okay.
None shall pass. Justice. For justice. The battle.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Let's see if that Mind Control is the last card in his deck, though. I think it was probably a Holy Shock. Ooh, Shadow Word Death is the last card. How much did he take last turn from fatigue? 4, so he's taking 5 this turn from it. So he's dead.
Well played. To battle!
So you're dead, right?
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, that was a mistake from him there. Yay! So, you know, it's a fun game. And he has got rid of his mind control. He probably switched to that priest deck thinking he was beating me. But generally that's what you do against that deck. I could have done a few things different to make it a bit easier on me. And it does depend what he steals off you with the Thought Seizers as well. But generally that's how you play this deck. You just say no in all the matchups to everything your opponent does, and at no point do you try to kill them. And, you know, you just... At some point, most people will overcommit in some way or another, and you'll get this ridiculous combo with your equality, and then you just start beating him up. Anyway guys, that's my deck, and a little bit closer to rank 1. I'm sure I'll get to Legendary at some point. I'm not sure whether it'll be with this deck. You know, it's just how it is. It depends. It entirely depends on the metagame, and if we see a lot of aggro Mage, then we might very well struggle. However, if all the Warlock Murloc decks keep that sort of away from me, because if you've got a poor matchup against Warlocks, you can't play the deck. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun doing this, and this explains why. You see my gold here? It's up to like 6,200. It's because I've actually been playing a little bit of Constructed. There we go. So 195 wins we're up to now. Obviously, this still bashing along, but this is my deck, and if you want a challenge, it's a great deck to build. Obviously there's lots of stuff you can tweak based on the metagame. So like if you come up with just against nothing but giants. Ah yes, the last time I played that guy, he didn't have the 2 giants in the deck, so he's took out the mind control for the giants. Yeah, so knowing that, I should have played that 5-6 a lot earlier, and just, you know, beating him up a few turns earlier, and it would have made the win a lot easier there. So there's lots of tweaks you can do with this deck, but this is the current build, which I think does decent enough against the aggro decks. And it crushes all the control decks. That's the thing, so it just beats all the priest decks, all the chamois decks, and all the druid decks. It's pretty much impossible to lose to another control deck. It does really well against the other pally deck. You've just got to know what every card in your deck is used for. Like this Tink Master, like that's there to purely deal with like cards like Ragnaros, where you haven't got any quality handy. Or against the other pally decks, it's there for like Tyrion and nothing else. Like you would not use Tink Master on the pally's Sylvanas. If you still got Tyrion, because the weapon from Tyrion is what's going to kill you in that matchup. Against that priest, knowing now what his deck is at currently, Tink Master is there for his Khan Bloodhoof. I would say that's the most problematic card. Like all of his giants, you can just go, you've got 1 power. So that's fine. So, you know, feel free to ask me some questions about the deck. I'll probably answer them if you ask them on Facebook rather than a YouTube channel. And if you're not part of our Facebook group, why not? Because, you know, we've given away like 5 keys like over the last 2 weeks that you've all missed out on. You could have been playing the game, but we're gonna probably be at open beta anyway in the next day or so. I know they made the announcement the other day, so maybe as I'm speaking on this video it's already happened, and I keep you up to date on how I'm doing with this deck. Ta-da!